What do you do when your self-care goes out the window? That is today's viewer question, and it actually came in from two different women. So I know that this is an important area that a number of you are probably struggling with right now. So both of these women in separate emails said to me, it's 2017. I promised myself this was going to be the year that I put myself first, that I prioritized my self-care so I could fill my cup and really be the best version of me I can be. And here it is mid-January, and I've already fallen off the wagon. What do I do? First of all, do not beat yourself up about it. Life happens. If it makes you feel any better, by January 8th, most people's New Year's resolutions have already gone out the window. 8 days into the year. So here we are. The day I'm recording this is January 18th. And so we're over 2 weeks into the year, and it's likely that you've probably hit a snag by this point. It's okay. So whether it's self-care or something else that was your New Year's goal or New Year's resolution or theme for the year, if you feel like you've fallen off track, first, stop beating yourself up. Second, start where you are. What do? You start where you are. So if you've completely let self-care go, maybe starting where you are means 5 minutes first thing in the morning, you check in with yourself, you do a little deep breathing, maybe a little journaling, and you start there. If falling off the wagon means you're doing pretty good in the mornings, but your evening routine, if you have an evening routine, has gone by the wayside, maybe you keep your morning routine and you start playing with that evening routine. So for me personally, that's where I have struggled. So yeah, I do this for a living and still I fall off the wagon too. It's okay. Life happens. We get busy. So my daily self-care morning routine has been going strong, but my evening routine I've struggled. So that's really my focus in January, is to figure out what I want that evening self-care, closing out the day, preparing for tomorrow to really look like for me. So that's my advice. If you've fallen off the self-care wagon, start where you are. Really ask yourself, what is it that I want? What is it that I need? And this may not be something that you can answer right now. You may need to play with this. So what I want is to be able to have a solid hour to an hour and a half in the morning and a solid hour at night that are me time. Now, I may want that, but it doesn't mean that life always allows me to get that, right? Things happen. Meetings take long, things get interrupted, life happens. And so what do I need? What do I really and truly need? So we're talking about like basic self-care survival 101 here. When it comes down to it, I need a small amount of time in the morning to start my day, get in the right frame of mind, to start on a positive note, focus, make my list of priorities for the day. If I have time to do yoga, meditation, journaling on top of that, awesome. And most mornings I do. And so that's really a complete morning routine for me. But if I get what I want versus what I really need is about 5 minutes in the morning and about 5 minutes in the evening to just check in with me. If I get more than that, awesome. So what do you want? What do you need? And then start where you are. Is your self-care 0 right now? Is your self-care at a 7 and you're trying to tweak it to be an 8? Is your self-care at a 9 and you have very few little things you want to do to make it a 10? Is it at a 3 and you're trying to get it to a 4? Start where you are. Assess what you want, your ideal dream world, what you really and truly need. I am a cranky person if I don't get my morning self-care. That is me. I know that about myself. So to me, that is a need. I also sleep better if I get my evening self-care. Again, these are things I've learned about myself. This takes time. It's a process. So for me, the need is, I need a morning self-care routine. I need an evening self-care routine. Some days it's only 5 minutes, and that's okay. I would love it to be more, and some days I get that. A lot of days I'm able to get up early enough that I can make that hour to hour and a half power hour that I really want in the morning. Evenings is a little more of a struggle with getting, everybody home from school and work and fed dinner and all of that. But it's a work in progress. And aren't we all works in progress? So what to do if you've fallen off a self-care wagon? Stop beating yourself up. Figure out what you need, what you want, where you are, and start where you are. And for me, it's a continual evaluation. That worked really well. I think I want to put that in every day. I want to try to make time for that as much as possible. Or that didn't really work so well. Don't want to do that again. Not beating yourself up about it, but just a continual evaluation. Much love. I hope that answers your question. If you really want to make 2017 the year that you make you and your self-care a priority, I invite you to sign up for my free 7-day challenge, Love Your Body, Nourish Your Temple. It's all about learning to love and accept you as you are and make time for you, even if it's just a few minutes a day. You can sign up in the link below. Much love, and I'll see you next week.